This is from 54, career long 53.
It's like gut-wrenching going out. Once I can get on the field and see the uprights, everything just kind of goes away. It drowns out any of the noise, any of the distractions, and it just becomes like me in a void with a football that I'm getting ready to kick.
54 yards. This guy's got a bionic foot.
And the sound is just booming.
My goodness, this guy's got a monster leg.
When we get to the 50-yard line, this is crazy, but I always tell Coach B we're in field goal range. And so it's a big weapon to have offensively, especially in a game, in a close game as it gets down towards the end of the ball game.
In his 5th season with Arizona football, kicker Tyler Loop is no stranger to big moments.
It's up, and the kick is good. It is over. Arizona has won it.
But with those big-time moments comes big-time pressure.
What is your advice for handling the highs and lows that come with that position?
The way I like to look at it is that identify lies and replace them with truth. You get caught up in whether you're successful right now or unsuccessful right now rather than all the preparation you've put in before. And so taking a step back and being like, okay, what's true is that I've spent thousands of hours preparing for 30 to 40 seconds of playing time over the entire season. In the same way, like a golfer spends hours, like thousands of hours on a range. That's what we do, right? We spend so much time trying to learn our own swing and our own mechanics. I spent a lot of time with our sports psych team working on visualization and mental performance and recreating the feeling of the contact on my foot, recreating the feeling of how my body finishes downfield, how I swing through, and what the ball looks like going through the uprights. I just really enjoy that whole process.
And it was that process that first drew him to the sport, because like many before him, Tyler's first introduction to kicking was out on the pitch.
I had heard your first love was soccer.
Yes, I grew up playing soccer and that was my thing. I thought my whole life, I was like, I'm gonna go play professional soccer, is what I wanna do. And I started to really fall in love with kicking. My soccer coach actually told me, he's like, hey, you are gonna be a lot better at kicking than you would soccer. And he's like, you have a shot to be really, really special with kicking. He's like, I think you should do that instead.
From Texas Friday Night Lights to Saturdays in Arizona Stadium, Tyler's football career has been marked by record-breaking success.
And his first try of the night might go over the net. Oh my gosh.
This guy's unbelievable. It's still going up as it goes by.
But among the achievements and highlights, there's also been plenty of challenges and trials.
No one ever gets to college expecting to go through 3 head coaches and expecting to go through all that. But it's been such a cool journey. And the reason I came here is like, oh, I can be successful here and I can have a successful career and make an impact on a program. The same vision for that is there, but the journey to get there is not just the like, oh, I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna kick field goals and I'm just gonna do good and I'm gonna get there. It's like, no, I'm gonna show up and then I'm gonna lose my head coach. And then I'm gonna have a really, really good season and then I'm gonna get injured. And then I'm gonna come back and have a good season and great seasons. And then a coach leaves and it's like, oh shoot, now we've got a new head coach. But like super thankful for all the highs and lows that have come with it because it's made it more fun.
So talking football, but also talking life, how have you seen yourself grow?
Oh, when I got to college, someone challenged me on my faith and I started to see areas of my life that weren't fulfilling. And I had put so much of my identity and my worth into my on-field performance, like how I was kicking, that when I started to face some adversity and those things fell through, like life got rough and I felt very empty. And I had someone point that out in my life. He was a safety, he played here, his name was Blake Pfaff, and started to share with me, hey, this is what it actually looks like to follow Christ in college. And over the past 2.5 years, 3 years, ever since I went kind of all in on my faith, I've started to see more peace in my life, more enjoyment, better relationships.
His values are awesome, and he has actually brought teammates along with him in their faith journey. Being able to find himself and find his faith, I think that helps him with the pressure situations and everything he does.
And also makes football just so much more fun. Like it's a total gift to be able to do what we do. You know, not everyone gets to play on a national stage and be in a college football locker room. Like it's such a special thing. You have all these different backgrounds, different faiths, different walks of life, all coming together for one purpose.
A 2, a 1, 2, 3, bear down, Arizona, bear down, red and blue, bear down.